Hey guys, it's Savannah Nicole and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to continue a series I kind of started here on my channel where we talk about true stories of pretty much princesses, but I feel like there's been at least one that technically wasn't a princess. I don't know. Anyways, so today I wanted to talk about the true story of Beauty and the Beast. The family is wealthy, and two of the daughters are socialites and could be compared to the evil stepsisters in Cinderella. The youngest was the opposite, kind-hearted, smart, basic social skills. People called her Beauty because she was so beautiful. Out of nowhere, the father loses their fortune and they are forced to move to the country and work together to make a living. Eventually, the father gets news about a shipping vessel he invested in and tells the kids he's going to the village for a few days to cash in. The sisters ask for dresses and jewelry to be brought back, and Beauty asked for a rose. The father reaches the village to find his investment was a bust and turns to go home, just to be lost in the woods. He finds a castle and seeks shelter from the storm, but finds no one around. There's warm food on the table, so he helps himself and then goes to bed. The next day, he looks around again, not finding anyone, so he thanks the palace for its hospitality and picks a rose from the garden on his way out. The Beast appears, furious with the merchant for stealing and trespassing, and threatens to kill him. The merchant begs for his life. The Beast sees the fear and sadness in the merchant's eyes and says he can leave for now if he or one of his daughters comes back to serve the punishment. He allows him to fill a chest with gold and other valuables to take with him, a sort of life insurance for his family once he was killed. The merchant returns home and tells his daughters about his predicament, leaving out any mention of the chest. Beauty felt responsible since she wanted the rose and volunteered to go in his place. Her and her father go to the palace and negotiate the terms of her punishment. And on her first night, she dreams of a mysterious woman who says she'll be rewarded for her sacrifice. The next day, while roaming the castle, she comes across a room that says Beauty's apartment in gold lettering above the door. The apartment contained a library, a harpsichord, and music books. She's excited, and the first book she opens has a message from the lady in her dreams on the first page. Welcome, Beauty. Banish fear. You are queen and mistress here. Speak your wishes, speak your will. Swift obedience meets them still. Beauty says, I wish I could see my dad now, 'cause I miss him a whole lot. And an image appears in her mirror. She sees her dad as he arrived home, and her sisters welcoming him back. That night, Beauty and the Beast have dinner together. The Beast admits he's an ugly, dumb creature, and Beauty doesn't disagree, but points out there are plenty of terrible humans out there, and he seems like a nice guy. At the end of the dinner, Beast admits he's infatuated with Beauty and asks her to marry him. She declined. These dinners became a nightly habit, and after 3 months, she says the love she feels for him is more platonic. She misses her father so much, and every time she looks in the magic mirror, he looks depressed. So Beast gives her permission to go back home for a week, but warns if she stays any later, he'll die of a broken heart. He says to come back, she'll just need to put her ring on the nightstand beside her bed, and when she wakes up, she'll be back in the castle. When she arrives home, her now married, jealous sisters made a plan to ruin Beauty and the Beast's relationship. Since they knew Beauty wanted to get along with them, they smothered her in adoration, spending as much time with her as they could. When it was time for Beauty to leave, her sisters threw a fit and convinced her to stay a few more days. On her 10th night home, Beauty had a dream of the Beast. She seen him dying of grief in the garden. She was so upset by the dream she realized there must be more than friendship there. She decided she loved him. She placed her ring on the nightstand and awoke back at the castle. She looks for the beast and finds him unconscious in the garden. She dumps water on him to wake him, confesses her love for him, and asks him to marry her. When she confessed her love for him, the castle started to glow with gleaming lights, and fireworks went off, and the beast turned into a handsome prince. The beast explained he was cursed by a wicked fairy to become the beast until he could convince a beautiful virgin to marry him. They go into the palace hand in hand to find Beauty's whole family waiting in the dining hall, along with the woman from Beauty's dreams, who turned out to be a good fairy. She praises Beauty for judging the beast on virtue and not intellect or appearance, and tells Beauty she'll be a great queen. Then the fairy turns to the sisters and calls them selfish and wicked to their very core. She curses them to life as statues, guarding the palace indefinitely. And until they admit their flaws, they'll be stuck in that form forever. Beauty and the Beast marry and live happily ever after. But that is it for today's video. Do you think you would offer to switch places with your father or mother or significant other in that scenario? Because that would be a tough one. If no one else is saying anything, I don't know. That would be a tough one. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know you liked it. And if you like this video or like videos like this, I not only have a true story playlist, which will be linked below, but I also post videos. Usually I tell my personal true stories, but you never know what you'll get with me. Yeah, so I'll see you next week with a new video. I hope you have a great week. All love, peace, and happiness. Bye.